Hello Wobblies, welcome to Wobbly Otter Outdoors. I'm Chris, and in this episode we're taking a look at the Yakima SkyBox 16 Carbonite. This episode is made possible in part by generous supporters on Patreon. This is the Yakima SkyBox 16 Carbonite. It is a cargo box that fits on top of a roof rack. It's 81 inches long, 15 inches high, and 36 inches wide. It weighs 47 pounds when it's empty. The cargo box opens from either side. And the locks of the cargo box have what Yakima calls their SKS. SKS is for same key system. Basically, it's a lock core that you can purchase in sets so that you only have one key for your Yakima products. There's a little grab strap on either side. There are 4 latches that attach to your roof rack crossbars. The latches will fit square, round, and aerodynamic crossbars. The latches have a clamshell type design. Basically, you get them in place in front of your crossbars and open them up. Then you slide the entire box until it's over the crossbars, and you can do adjustments on the inside to be sure everything lines up. We'll show you that. And then when you have the latches in place, you lock them down with a latch inside. Inside the lid of the cargo box, there are 3 points of attachment for the latches. The cargo box is made up of up to 80% recycled ABS plastic. This is a look at the bottom half of the inside of the cargo box. This is the latch that the bars slide into. This is the latch that you use to tension the clamshell latch that holds on to the crossbars. All 4 interior latches open and close in the same direction. To release it, you lift, and that's it. This latch does have a tension adjustment. So if it's so tight that you can't close the latch, you can lessen the tension. Let's say it was so loose that when you went to close it, it just closed way too easy. Then you can tighten this tension knob. Until you get it like you want it. Loosening this knob allows you to slide the entire latch portion so that you can get the latches aligned with your crossbars. So if we unlatch this and lessen the tension on the whole slide, that allows it to slide back and forth. Each of the latches has this slide amount where you can adjust them front to back. That distance from center to center is 12 inches. The slides for the interior latches are about 18¼ inches from one another. However, remember that the latch itself is quite a bit larger where it fits over the crossbar. Yakima's literature says that the minimum crossbar distance is 24 inches and the maximum is 36 inches. And that would be the distance between the front crossbar and the rear crossbar. This is a look inside the cargo box so you can see what are the hinges on the opposite side, which also become the latches to open it, because you can open it from either side. Inside the box there are 4 tie-down points where you can tie straps. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Inside the front of the cargo box is a metal bar, and that bar is what the opening hinge attaches to. In the back, the end opening hinge looks like this. There are things to consider when mounting the cargo box on your vehicle. In our case, we're putting it on the top of the camper, and we needed to be sure that it set far enough back so that our vent could open completely. Additional things to consider is if you're putting it on top of a SUV, a car, or even a camper, if you have a back door or back hatch that is hinged at the top, you want to be sure and allow enough room for that door to open and not hit the back of the cargo box. A nice feature of this cargo box is that the lid has a large lip that hangs over and past the bottom of the box, so that helps keep rain out. While this is not a waterproof box, it is a water resistant box. The lid is textured with a dimpling to reduce drag and lessen wind noise. If you've watched our channel for very long, you've seen that for extra cargo storage, we've been using a roof rack and using cargo bags. We've had 2 different bags. The first one had a fairly thick material, and it lasted a good long time, at least a year, year and a half. The second one was thinner material and didn't last nearly as long. On each of those cargo bags, a strap broke, and also on different trips with the different bags, we ended up getting our gear wet inside. The extra gear we've been storing in the cargo bags with Poe has been things like awnings and chairs and things, so it didn't matter so much if it got wet, it could dry and be all right. And trips when we were using George, we had the extra gear in our weather-tight totes, and that worked out fine. It kept anything like clothes and stuff dry that was inside them, so getting wet wasn't a problem. And probably in the cargo box, we'll treat gear the same way so that it won't hurt it if water gets inside the cargo box, just to be safe. At highway speeds with a cargo box on top of the truck to get it home, we didn't hear hardly any additional wind noise. It wasn't noticeable at all. So things we think we'll like better about the cargo box as compared to the cargo bags is it has a hard lockable case. And so far in just using it to get it situated on top of Poe and everything, it's been a lot easier to open and get into. That's one thing with the bags is you usually have Velcro around the edges, and then you have zippers, and then you have outside of that actually straps. So there's several things you have to undo to get gear out and then redo to get packed up. And with the cargo box, it's as simple as unlocking it and opening the latch. One thing we've noticed with the cargo box too is you want to be sure when you close it that it is firmly down at all the way around so that it will latch completely. Regarding price, it is a sizable investment. We started looking at what we were paying for the cargo bags and how frequently we were having to replace them because they wore out or broke. And so we decided that this was long-term a better solution. And so far it looks like it's going to work out where it has quite a bit more storage capacity and it is much more secure. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you use cargo bags and have you had good luck with them? Do you have a cargo box? Which one? And what are your thoughts on how yours is working out for your needs? While I don't know what cargo box will fit your vehicle, you can go to Yakima.com and they have a place where you can do a search to see what cargo boxes will fit. Thanks for watching, Wobbly Otter. We love ya and hope all your tomorrows are bright. Until next time.